You're all here. The Omnium reactor has been moved to the central area of the Infinite Sundial, and the pre-activation phase has commenced. Our work on revamping the Infinite Sundial is progressing as scheduled. Tempos is simulating possible situations that may arise from the Infinite Sundial's revamping. We must be fully prepared for any surprises. I've summoned the leaders of all regions in District 9 here, so that we may discuss our plan with our guests from Hykros.
Madame Ling Han is unable to attend due to the urgent situation with the darkness in Marshville, but I will take careful notes of your instructions, Master Yu.
Okay. Well, now Miss Brevi will explain the specific arrangements.
All right. According to the data, the sundial squares of each region are linked to the Infinite Sundial, so the revamping work must be done in unison.
Tianzhong Pavilion will be responsible for the full direction of the work on the Infinite Sundial and Sundial Squares. If you need anything, we will do our best to assist.
Thank you so much, Miss Cute and Reliable Mimi.
What did you say?
Isn't that what Master Yu calls you?
Yes. It's fine. Carry on with the explanation.
Okay then. I'll continue. According to the plan, I'll work with Tianzhong Pavilion to complete the revamping work on the sundial squares in Joltville. We'll get some experience with the sundial squares there, and then we'll be able to more easily complete the work on the sundial squares in all of the other regions. Once the revamping is complete, we can finally pre-activate the sundial squares. After that, we'll activate the Omnium reactor, thereby finishing all of the prep work for activating the Infinite Sundial. Also, I heard that the previous Mara survey activity incited an intense reaction from the darkness. Perhaps that means that the darkness could also be affected by the small fluctuations in energy when the sundial squares are pre-activated? Could it be a precursor to an even bigger reaction? To ensure the smooth operation of the sundial squares, I strongly recommend that additional defenses be added nearby. The boundary must be kept secure.
Okay, I have no objection to that. Please arrange the defenses.
Due to the natural conditions of Marshville, the effects of the darkness are more intense there. I fear that revamping work of the Marshville sundial squares will take up too much time and delay the progress of the entire operation.
The field energy resources are nearly depleted. We can't afford any delays. Junggung will send help to Marshville to ensure the sundial square's revamping work stays on schedule.
Marshville's Department of Yuheng can also provide assistance, and Dr. Rubilia will help as well.
How about we go with Yen Miao back to Marshville?
Thank you for your help. All right, that's all on the agenda for this meeting. I won't take up any more of your precious time. Wait a moment, Miss Brevi. I still have some questions that I hope you can answer.
I heard Ling Qiao talk about the situation in Aquaville before. Be careful while you're over there.
Thank you. I will. But I think I should be the one saying that to you. You two have already done so much for Domain 9. It's hard to put into words how personally thankful I am. So please, be careful on your way back to Marshville. Don't get hurt.
You too.
I didn't have a chance to introduce myself earlier. I'm Yen Miao, Overseer of the Department of Yuheng. We are mainly responsible for research on the issue of the darkness in Domain 9. We identify the biological characteristics of each darkness entity and use that knowledge to assist other organizations in fighting the darkness. To be precise, we are not simply an academic organization, but also one of military support and tactical analysis. We will aid you in the upcoming Infinite Sundial revamp project in Marshville and investigate the reason behind the unusual darkness activity. Oh yes, Dr. Rubilia and some of the others are conducting research on the darkness at the Department of Yuheng. Her unique insights into the research have helped us make various breakthroughs recently. Perhaps we will soon be able to unravel the mystery of Marshville's Black Jade Ruin.
Is there anything special about the Black Jade Ruin in Marshville?
Well, it's a little complicated to describe. It will be easier to observe it for yourself once we arrive in Marshville.
Let's start making our way to the field ruins.
By the way, it's been a while since you've been to Joltville, right?
Indeed. The Department of Yuheng has much work to do. I don't usually leave Marshville. And when my duties do require me to travel, it's usually just to go collect darkness samples. I generally don't even go to facilities like the Infinite Sundial unless I need to for work. That's why I couldn't really recall the exact way before. Fortunately, you were able to help, Tianlong.
It was nothing.
Apologies. Even though I'm a Domain 9 resident, I still get lost. Ugh, not the best impression of my reliability. Here we are. We can take the Dragonfly cruiser to Marshville from here.
What's the matter?
Nothing! It's just that I'm a little afraid of heights. But I know there's no way that we would actually fall, right? Right? Calm down. I need to calm down. And stop shaking. Stop shaking. I can do anything. I am overseer of the Department of Yuheng. I can do anything.
Yen Miao? We can land now if you...
I am the overseer of the Department of Yuheng. I can do anything. Heights are nothing to be afraid of. We made it.
All this snow. You alright? Don't catch a cold.
I'm okay. Warren Snowfield is also cold like this.
Marshville didn't originally have this type of environment. We have concluded that it resulted from the effects of the darkness energy spilling out of the Black Jade Ruin. Marshville's natural resources weren't very rich to begin with, and this situation just made things worse. Also, the darkness energy has made the darkness entities near the ruins a lot stronger, making them much harder to defeat. All of these various factors put together have turned the vast region of Marshville, or the Forbidden Hendeka County, into the barren land you see now. That's why the Department of Yuheng is here. The more dangerous and uninhabited a place is, the more likely it is to hold the key to the darkness.
That must have been what Dr. Rubilia thought as well. From Joltville, we already knew that the darkness energy coming out of the ruins was disastrous to the surrounding area. But we had no idea that it also enhances the abilities of the darkness entities.
This is what makes Marshville's Black Jade Ruin unique. How are the gray space entities sealed within able to affect the others outside? Dr. Rubilia worked hard to investigate this ever since she came to Domain 9. She previously revealed some of her ideas to me. At her behest, I've been looking into them further.
Once the transformation work is complete, I will return to the Department of Yuheng to continue assisting Dr. Rubilia. Madame Ling Hong is responsible for the work on the Sundial Square in Marshville. Let's go convene with her. In order to ensure the road to Joltville is clear, Madame Ling Han strengthened the patrols in this area. It's safe for now.
Don't try to improvise on your own. Stick to the original plan and leave the rest to me.
Yes.
Madam Ling Hong, these two are the Executor and Miss Shirley. They've come to help with the revamping of the sundial squares. Mr. Tianlong will also assist, but the revamping work will certainly cause increased darkness activity. So, we need to eliminate the threat, just as you anticipated.
Understood. Well then, I'd like to give all of you a briefing on the current situation in Marshville. Marshville's situation is different from those of the other 3 regions. I believe all of you should have already heard this from Yan Miao. How can we use our resources as efficiently as possible to eliminate as many darkness entities as possible? The best way would naturally be to destroy the tide of darkness before it fully forms in one swift stroke, crumbling its power before it even has a chance to grow.
Before the tide of darkness forms? You mean when an abyss current first begins to form?
Precisely. Longjian Pavilion is able to collect data from around Marshville and analyze any changes in real time, thus allowing us to predict when an abyss current will begin to form. Not long ago, the sword array of Longjian Pavilion indicated that there is a high probability of an abyss current forming near Marshville's Black Jade Ruin. The domain guards reported this to me just at the time you were arriving. With your help, I have faith that we will be able to subdue the darkness first before its next assault. No time to waste. Let's get moving. Yan Miao, you stay here to help coordinate the evacuation of the local residents.
Understood.
We're late.
Let's go help.
sword array of Longjin Pavilion is known for its warning system. I wonder how it works. Would it be possible to arrange a tour for me, so I may learn more about it? But I know you're busy, so it's alright if it cannot be arranged.
But why didn't the Abyss Current stop? Will there be more?
If they keep coming, we'll just keep wiping them out. Thank you for your help in putting down the Abyss Currents. I will be stationed here until the danger is fully eliminated. I believe Yan Miao has taken care of the residents. You may return to the Baihu camp on your own, and Yan Miao will take you to the Sundial Square in Marshville.
You're back! Madame Ling Han?
The Abyss Current at the ruin has only been quelled, but hasn't yet disappeared. Ling Han decided to stay there to eliminate it once and for all. So she didn't come back with us.
The Abyss Current didn't disappear? So it happened again. We think it's affected by the Black Jade ruins. Based on what happened in the past, it's going to take Madame Ling Han a while to deal with it. How is everyone? Was anyone hurt?
Don't worry, we are fine. But the battle was a tough one. I think it's more than just the gray space entities here, though.
The effect of the timestamp grows weaker. We must channel Mara and replenish the Omniome at once.
Okay. I've taken care of what Madame Ling Han asked me to, so we can leave at any time. That's the Temple of Divine Blessings. Currently, it serves as a transfer hub for the evacuating refugees.
Temple of Divine Blessings?
Yes. Humans have not been able to fend off the darkness invasions, and things have gotten worse over the years. Some started praying to the heavens, hoping for a divine rescue. When one is powerless to change things, some turn to the heavens. going. This is the way up.
Yen Miao, do you pray?
Me? When I see the people like this, I feel the weight of my duty as the overseer of Yuheng grows even heavier. Let's pick up the pace. Those are the civilians who are being escorted by the domain guards. Oh no, they look hurt. Let's go check on them. Please don't panic. The darkness has been repelled, and you're safe now. We will rest for a moment here, and set off again when the injured have been taken care of.
I used to be a nurse. I'll help.
I hope no one is badly hurt. I'll watch the perimeters.
I've never seen you before. Oh, you must be from the outside world.
That's right.
Must be hard for you too, with the darkness around. We could never settle down. Look at me. Even at this age, I had to leave my old house behind and let them move me somewhere else. My bones.
Don't worry. Things will change for the better soon.
Wait, you're not with the Department of Yuheng, are you?
The Department of Yuheng?
I know who they are. That's Yen Miao, the current overseer.
How? Wasn't the evacuation order issued by Madame Linghan? Why is she here?
Everyone, please listen to me. It's Lord Wenxi.
Everyone, I am escorting you all to safety according to the order from Madame Ling Han. There is no need to worry. The attacking darkness has been handled. The dangers ahead have been eliminated as well, and that is why the domain guards were late. We hope you can understand.
It's nothing serious, and it's over. We're all okay.
We're relieved that Madame Ling Hong made the arrangements.
Of course, we have to thank Lady Yin Miao and these domain guards, too. We really can't thank you all enough.
I'm just doing my job.
Please take a moment to rest. We'll set out shortly. Lady Yan Miao, sorry we were late. We should have arrived sooner.
The darkness is elusive, and you already did your best to protect everyone.
But
We couldn't very well ignore the civilians in danger. Like Tianlong said, we were just doing our jobs.
But why was everyone scared when they saw Yen Miao?
The Department of Yuheng. Nanyan was the previous overseer of the Department of Yuheng, the former Lady Baihu, who had the deepest understanding of the darkness. She was our greatest hope, and also the youngest Baihu, and she betrayed Domain 9. Betrayed all of us. She walks with the darkness now, and everyone despises her. This created a misunderstanding against the Department of Yuheng. Many believed that Nanyan's extensive research into the darkness had corrupted her mind, leading her to side with them. We're still using the data she left behind. In addition to what they're good for, we're also trying to find out why she betrayed us from her past manuscripts. The misunderstanding got worse because people thought we were still in touch with Nanyan. They didn't want to see history repeat itself. Understandably so. When the darkness attacked just now, the Department of Yuheng Overseer, arguably the person that has the most complicated relationship with the darkness, quickly stepped in to help. It's only natural that people were anxious.
But Yan Miao is nothing like that.
Don't worry. As the current overseer of the Department of Yuheng, this is my burden. If I keep working hard, I believe people will change their opinion of the Department of Yuheng in the future. And there's also 1C, Yulan, and Madame Ling Han. There are many others that support us. This must be why Madame Ling Han arranged for me to handle the evacuation.
it's not a mere arrangement, Lady Yan Miao. The energy pulses from the sundial square starting might attract a large number of darkness to attack the area surrounding the square, posing a huge threat to the nearby civilians. It was the Department of Yuheng that proposed organizing an evacuation as soon as possible. Please don't sell yourself short. Don't worry. We will take over the escort from here.
Thank you. We should head out to the Marshville Sundial Square to complete our mission. Looks like there's no darkness here, which is great news, because the road ahead is long. This is Lake Heart Surge, and it used to be a tourist attraction in Marshville. Many people came to see the lake. But with the darkness invasion, the worsening climate, and the lack of maintenance, a layer of frost covered the lake, and it became the desolation that you see now. We're almost there. Let's take the elevator up. Lady Yenmiao, we're making the final preparations for activating the Sundial Square. The domain guards are in their place, and the data from Tianzhong Pavilion has been synchronized. We can start the Sundial Square modification at any time. Let's get ready. Based on calculations, the darkness will be attracted to the Sundial Square during the entire modification. We have to remove the protective barrier for the construction, so the Sundial Square will become extremely vulnerable. You'll have to protect the Sundial Square from the darkness onslaught. We're counting on you.
Understood. Please, don't worry.
The Sundial Square modification will not be affected by the darkness on our watch.
Thank you for your help. Please, follow me.
Have we established communications with Marshville?
Miss Brevi, how are things at the Sundial Square in Marshville? Will it link up with the other Sundial Squares?
It's up and running like whoosh! The operation is a success! And we're done setting up the Omnium reactor. Please return to the Sundial Square and witness the miracle of linking two planes. Excuse me, Master Yu. Please allow me to check the Omnium reactor in the Infinite Sundial again. I might have missed some details. There's also a chance that the reactor is incompatible with the Infinite Sundial. Could it be that the program...
No need to get anxious, Miss Brevi. Mimi is arranging a team to investigate. And we'll know what happened very soon.
What happened?
The preparation should be complete once the Sundial system is deployed and the Omnium reactor of the Infinite Sundial is set. Theoretically, when we activate the Omnium reactor, it will start the Infinite Sundial and receive Omnium. But in reality, Hycros can't link to the Omnium reactor, and they're investigating why.
So, Hycros needs to link to the Omnium reactor in Domain 9?
Because the space-time anchor point's adaptations are irreversible, the first activation of the Omnium reactor needs to be performed by Gesthos. Gesthos is a supercomputer at Hycros headquarters. As the core control terminal of all the Omnium reactors of the Tower of Fantasy, It has the ability to communicate through space and time and send authorizations to reactors in other planes. Archon Elric is already on it, but I might have to go back and tell them what's going on here.
If nothing else is wrong, could it be a problem with the Omnium reactor itself? Like, maybe something went wrong inside because it hasn't been turned on for a long time.
Theoretically, that won't happen. But if we're trying to eliminate all the possibilities, we do have the option of moving another one here. So this is one of those unexpected troubles that you only run into when you go from theory to practice? Teacher once mentioned it, and I can't believe it's happening. No, this can't be. If it doesn't work, my paper from last year will be completely useless, and that means my funding request. Please let me try again. Teacher, we are linked to Gestos, but when I try to activate the program, it's kinda not waking up or something. Yes, it finally started!
Now is our chance! Get it started!
Space-time adaptation? Yep, everything seems to be working now according to theory.
Locating Mara's space-time anchor point and initiating the field energy channeling and conversion. Check data indicators. They all reach the expected values. Master Yu, the infinite sundial is now capable of channeling field energy from Comet Mara, and it has formed a stable field energy flow. We did it!
Finally.
Is it confirmed?
Yes, we had a communication error, but the program did not stop. I have reasons to believe that the reactor was briefly taken over.
Then who? What has the power of doing this? Go to Domain 9 after this and investigate.
Understood.
With Hykro's help, the modification of the infinite sundial in Domain 9 was successful, and it can be used as a tower of fantasy that provides Omnium continuously. The timestamp is abundant in energy, and we no longer need to worry about the infinite sundial losing power. We now have the weapon we need to launch a counterattack on the darkness. It is time we go on the offensive and turn the tide of battle. Based on the data collected by Zhen Gong, they saw a significant decline in darkness activities in Joltville after fulmination. A high-ranking darkness was taken down. So the next step is to eliminate the darkness in the Black Jade ruins of each region.
Considering the darkness situation, I would like to request that we handle the Black Jade ruin in Marshville first. Once the negative effects of the ruin are removed, we might be able to resume investigations on the forbidden Hendeka County. And that will take us one step closer to the truth of the Hendeka County calamity. Master Yu, I would like to ask that...
A good idea. If we can take this opportunity to further investigate the forbidden Hendeka County, we will find more clues about Nanyin. But the Black Jade Ruin in Marshville is a special area. If we're not careful, the consequences are grave.
It is a risk worth taking if we want a better tomorrow for Domain 9. Master Yu, I would like to join the operation in Marshville as well.
Your experience in bringing down fulmination will help you deal with the darkness in the Black Jade Ruin of Marshville. Executor, Miss Shirley, I hope you can join the operation and assist them.
Leave it to us.
In that case, your first target is the Black Jade Ruin in Marshville. You should go make preparations while I add more members to the operation.
Thank you for everything you're doing. It's not your responsibility, but you're willing to go into such danger with me.
We're all in this together.
We're happy to fight alongside you.
Right. I have some official work to take care of. so I must return to Baihu Camp first. Please wait at the Department of Yuheng, where Yan Miao will provide you with information about the ruin. See you later.
You